I just stumbled into the world of TikTok beauty hacks. Now, this is a hashtag that I've been aware of for a long time, but I found the account. There's a whole account that's just posting beauty hacks. And this is like 5-minute crafts for skincare and anything else to do with beauty. And some of it's wild, some of it's actually practical, but I pulled some great ones today that I want to show. And I'm going to tell you what I think about the best beauty hacks on the internet according to TikTok. I'm Dr. Dustin. I'm a board certified dermatologist, and my goal through social media and what I have helped over 2 million followers with is to look and feel more beautiful and healthy inside and out. If you find that any of this content is helpful, fun, educational, whatever, please share it with somebody who you think would also enjoy it. Let's jump into these beauty hacks.
First up, we have this nose device. Now, the goal of this is to shrink your pores, and so it looks ridiculous to begin with. And they show this before and after, but I agree with her. This is a thumbs down.
So when it comes to shrinking the pores on your nose, you're not actually going to change the shape of the pores. You can minimize their appearance through a few different things. And I often recommend to my patients that you should be wearing sunscreen every day. Although that won't immediately change the appearance of your pores, the more UV damage that you get on your skin, over time you lose collagen and the appearance of your pores becomes greater, and they can fill up with more keratin and debris, and that oxidizes and it looks like blackheads. The sebaceous filaments become more visible, and you don't want any part of that. So if you want to prevent the appearance of blackheads on your nose down the road, sunscreen now will help. And then things you can do right now to minimize the appearance of your pores, you should be using niacinamide, vitamin C. Those things can both help. To remove those sebaceous filaments, regularly incorporating salicylic acid into your skincare routine. You can get a spot treatment of salicylic acid up to 2% over the counter. And you can also incorporate a retinol into your skincare routine, where you're going to use that to help promote healthy turnover of the cells so they don't clump up and stick together and plug up your pores. And that's what's actually going to help decrease the appearance of your pores, not a device like this. This is cumbersome, not easy to use. If you ended up getting this, I bet you'd use it no more than 2 or 3 nights in a row and you would completely stop.
Next up, we have this LED mask. Now, these are actually pretty popular. You can get them ranging in price for a few tens of dollars to even $400 or $500 on the market. This one is one you plug in, it looks like. And she's not a fan of it. So
when we look at LED masks, I don't mind them for over the counter for consumer use. What I think they actually do for you, though, is it's just part of a self-care routine. It may feel nice, but these are not highly powered LED lights. You're usually going to have more potent, more powerful things in the doctor's office, and they're a lot more expensive to buy. These masks that you buy over the counter, they're not really powerful, but they might be relaxing as part of a self-care routine to put on, lay down, relax, just to pause and take a moment. It's kind of hard to be on a screen when you're using one of these, so it is a chance to relax and maybe meditate. And over time, they might do a little bit of good for your skin, but it's not going to be dramatic, and you really have to be consistent at using these. Intermittent use is not actually going to change anything about your skin. You need to use them consistently to have any appreciable benefit. But for me, I have a couple that have been sent to me by companies, and I just find it relaxing to do once in a while. I'll put it on and lay down. Usually I end up falling asleep, and then the treatment's over by the time that I wake up. So LED masks, get it if you find it relaxing. Don't expect it to radically change the appearance of your skin.
Okay, next up we have some way to augment the lips. Now, lip filler is something that I do in the clinic, and this is really bad looking makeup, and lighting them so darkly, no thank you. Before and after doesn't look natural. Don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it looks horrible.
So when you're doing lip filler, there's a couple things to keep in mind. A lot of people want to give a bigger pout by augmenting the upper lip, but your bottom lip should be bigger than your upper lip. You can see here that augmenting the upper lip through the use of this really bad looking prosthetic looks so unnatural. Your bottom lip should be bigger than your top lip, and this is the golden ratio, the phi principle. And it just goes in the whole ratio of facial symmetrics and aesthetics and beauty. That's a horrible looking augmentation. I don't know who thought this was a beauty hack, but no way. If you're getting lip filler, make sure you're going to somebody, preferably dermatologist or plastic surgeon, somebody that does a lot of this. It could be great as well, but ultimately your bottom lip should be bigger than your top lip. And a really natural, subtle enhancement is what often looks the best. Something where somebody looks and doesn't know for sure if you've had something done, but when it's obvious that you've had lip filler, it's not an aesthetic that most people like. Some people may love it, and if that's what you love and that's what makes you feel better, go for it. But that's not the aesthetic that most people are striving for when it comes to getting lip filler.
While we're on the subject of lips, she is not pleased with the size of her lips, and we're going full on comedy with this one. She ties up balloons, and this is the joke where some Hollywood celebrities look like they have sausage lips. She paints them red. This is fantastic.
Really a good way to poke fun at the overfilled lip culture. Lots of fun here. Obviously, this is not a serious beauty hack. Nobody's going to go around and do this, but I just wanted to throw this one in there because it was fun.
Now, this one was titled a face stretcher. I don't know if this is legit supposed to be something for facial yoga. I think it's intended for other purposes, and I don't know how it ended up on this channel. This is not something that's going to do anything good for your skin, your facial symmetry, your
muscles of the face. I think this belongs in a different category of videos. Not recommended.
Next, we're going into hair. So your hair is unmanageable and you don't have a hair tie, so they're saying use a condom and cut it and then use that as a hair tie. I don't understand this one at all. So one,
how do you not have a hair tie, but you just happen to have a condom and a pair of scissors so you can open it up and cut that and then use that as a hair tie? It's probably very durable. I suspect it'd stay there for a while, but there's no circumstances in which I think this is a realistic scenario where you don't have a hair tie, but you've got scissors and you've got a condom available to you. So just have a hair tie. Just get a hair tie. Like every girl that I see has these on their wrist, and just borrow one from somebody. I don't see how this hack is actually helpful to anybody.
And last but not least, we are doing breast augmentation on Barbie here. This is like 5-minute crafts, and I don't know how this fits into a beauty hack, but then they're trying to paint it, and then they put it on. You can clearly see that it's a bad, poorly done job here.
If this isn't going to give young girls insecurity about their bodies, I don't know what is. I just don't even see why this is necessary. This sends definitely the wrong message. When we look at beauty culture and everything, we already know that there's problems with the way that Barbie dolls are proportioned, and that has had negative impacts on girls for a long time. And now we're doing breast augmentations on Barbie. This is not recommended. No advantage. Just don't know why you would do this either. Bad idea. Hey guys, I hope you found this entertaining and fun and hopefully picked up a few tips along the way. Let me know what other content you guys would like to see. My goal is to help you feel more beautiful and healthy inside and out, and hopefully to be able to entertain you a little bit along the way. If you want to support the things that I'm doing here, you can shop my skincare at 208skn.com, or just share this video with somebody that you think would find it entertaining and maybe a little educational. I look forward to seeing you guys back on the next video. Talk to you later.